Today I'm going to be doing a grand campaign as Scandinavia in Europa Universalis 4. Our goals for this grand campaign are to form Scandinavia, win the War of the Protestant League, conquer the entire region of Scandinavia, along with the entirety of the English Channel, Lubeck, Baltic Sea, and North Sea trade nodes. This is where we left off last time. We've just formed Scandinavia and won the War of the Protestant League and conquered the entirety of the Baltic Sea trade node along with the entire region of Scandinavia. In this episode, it's time to push forward, conquer the rest of the Lubeck trade node, and finally start pushing in to the British Isles. We're the #1 great power in the world. We're the Holy Roman Emperor of an officially Protestant Holy Roman Empire, and we're building the most powerful military the world has ever seen. So, without further ado, let's jump into episode 3 of the Sweden Grand Campaign. Check out episodes 1 and 2 if you haven't already. They will be linked in the description and in the pinned comment. Alright, here we are back as Scandinavia, ladies and gentlemen, looking so good, looking so big and so powerful. We're #1 on the great powers list, man, stronger than Spain, stronger than the Ottomans, stronger than Ming even, and like I just said in the intro, look at this glorious HRE, of which we're the emperor of. Yeah, that's right, that's how we ended off last episode, ladies and gentlemen. We automatically became an elector ourselves. Almost all of these guys are voting for us, so we're chilling in this regard completely, even though this wasn't a very powerful Protestant Reformation. This is where we're at with our ideas, man. Scandinavian ideas, super powerful. We're going full military quality over here, so we're getting all the mil idea groups and all of the other idea groups that help us with military policies and whatnot. Super strong military already, and yeah, making a ton of money, man. Got nice and powerful armies, and aggressive expansion really isn't that bad, so we need to keep hitting people hard this episode. So yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on the mission tree right here, break our alliance with our longtime ally Great Britain, and continue diplo-vassalizing and conquering in the Lubeck trade node. Let's continue. The first thing I kind of want to do here is actually get rid of this one colony that it seems Norway has started up before we annex them. Now, I know you guys keep asking for us to do the colonial stuff. I'm not, boys. I'm not doing any of the colonial stuff this campaign, man. This is a full European playthrough, so even though this colony is close to being finished, I really don't want to have a province here. So bye-bye colony of Eskikiogag. Is this where the trailer park boys are from? Shout out Randy and Leahy, by the way. We also need to look into these vassals. So we got Nevers as a march right here because we inherited Burgundy and stuff like that. Annexing the Teutons right now. Can anyone else here be diplo-vassalized? Do we need anyone else to be diplo-vassalized? Let's see. Berg we don't need. Gelray we need. Actually, Gelray we do need, but is it worth it? I guess we can go for them. Sure, why not? Actually, no, I forgot. An incident in the Empire. The fate of the peasantry. Finally, man. I was actually waiting for this for quite a while. So, because some of these guys, yeah, they got the Peasants' War. That means we have the Great Peasants' War unrest modifier. So, what we need to do right here is crush the remaining agitators. Not conceding to the peasants. Never, ever. We should continue putting down manufactories, man. Nice. I didn't know you can, oh, I thought we were allied. Okay, so here's one province in the Lubeck trade node that we need from Saxony. Let's spare ourselves a war, ladies and gentlemen, and just threaten them for it. And there we go. That's done. So over on this side, since these guys are our subjects, we're good. We just need Bremen and Hamburg, and we'll have all of Lubeck, won't we? Excellent, dude. I like that quite a lot. Aggressive expansion is pretty low. Hamburg, we just need to take away their free city status. Bremen too. Actually, let's do that while we have imperial authority, man, because it is ticking down. By the way, we're just gaining the advantages of being the emperor. We don't really care about passing reforms. So there's Hamburg. Revoke free city status. It does cost imperial authority, of course, and let's revoke Bremen's as well. Excellent. Is there anyone else we can give that stuff out to? Who's up here? Burgons? Sure, we're never gonna fight them, so sure. Okay, let's do it. Let's get right into those wars. So I'm gonna declare on Hamburg and not gonna co-belligerent Bremen here. These are pretty high dev cities. I'm just gonna make Bremen in the alliance with Poland, and yeah, we'll fight them once our truce is up. Not co-belligerenting, of course. Now, wait a minute. When I read this mission last time, I thought it was everyone forest and woods. Why does it highlight these only, though? Like these three. Needs 6 dev. Let me try that. Okay, that's at 6. That's at 6. That's at 6. Why can we do it? Every forest and woods province in Scandinavia is owned by Scandinavia and has at least 6 steps. I really don't get this mission, because if it means in Scandinavia, it's all of it, right? Forest and woods. And if it means in the region of Scandinavia, there's still forest and woods up here. Wait, there's no way all of them are above 6. Oh my god, wait, no. All of them are above 6. How are they all above 6? I know I've been doing a little bit of deving, but I really haven't been noticing what I'm deving. Oh my god, dude. And I said we'd never complete this mission last time. There we go. That's actually a really powerful mission, man. Pause and read the modifiers if you want to, but it's crazy. I did not realize we did not have the printing press. And there we go. That's Hamburg done, which will significantly increase our presence in the Lubeck trade now. Very nice. Okay, that was a really high def province, so a lot of guys are salty now, so I guess we'll have to chill. But in the meantime, man, I guess we could get involved a little bit more with the east, because we have some missions up top here still that require us to conquer this way. This is all bonus goals, by the way, so I think we need to get into it with Muscovy. Yeah, go for like Moscow itself, expand a little bit over here. I'll see what I'll do this way, if I'm being honest, but yeah, also a lot more missions down here that I need to take a look at. Wait a minute, we can do this one, because it's one of the following. So, skill 3 mill advisor is what I need. Let's just get this guy. Then 784 mill points, which I do have. Am I making 16 mill points per month? No, I'm not. I'm making 14. So really, I need to promote this guy more, or focus on mill. I don't want to focus on mill, so I'll just promote him to 5. And there's reform the military. We lose a bunch of mill points, but luckily we're stacked. If we complete this mission while having 75 absolutism or mill tech 19, then we do not spend the mill points on this. That's okay. We don't care about that. In the event the allotment system of Scandinavia happens, what is this? Unlocks the allotment system, government reform for monarchies. Enact the allotment system tier 5, Karelians. This is the mission for Karelians. And manpower in primary and accepted culture. Oh my god, I did not know this was the Karelian mission, I forgot. So right now for tier 5, we just have a generic one, but there it is. There's the allotment system, dude. And there they are. Karelian infantry, baby. Oh yes, it's time. And there's our full Karelian infantry army, ladies and gentlemen, right there. The Karelians, or the Karelian army, that's what we're gonna name it. There we go, the Karelian army. These are gonna be the main, biggest badass guys. And to complete Drill the Karelians right here, which enables some very nice noble privileges that we're probably not gonna use because we're close to absolutism. We just need 50 army professionalism. Very soon, we're gonna get it. At the same time, while we're annexing the Teutons here, I'm also gonna start annexing Mecklenburg, just so we don't stack that much of the annexed HRE member modifier. It'll be we'll be in a little bit of trouble later for Oldenburg and Utrecht, but they're small enough to where soon it'll stop mattering. Wait, I thought it was professionalism. Oh, it's also tradition. Why did I lose tradition? Oh, it just dropped. And there's the Teutonic Order, full annex, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. I like that. Let's get rid of their army, and of course, let's full state everything that they had. Perfect. Do we do this? Now, that is a province that's outside of the regions that we need to conquer, but also, for certain missions down here, we do need 15 provinces in Poland. So I guess we're keeping that, and we're probably gonna be expanding over in Poland, won't we? So yeah, let's keep Kuyavia as well. Okay, now that that's done, we definitely should get into it with someone big. So is it Poland? All of these guys are Catholic, which means Spain comes in every single time. Lithuania, does have stuff we want from them. And then Muscovy, Spain won't come in, but Hungary is in. But actually, this is good. Okay, so we're gonna get into it with Muscovy, ladies and gentlemen, and we're also probably gonna make Hungary give back some provinces over here that are in the HRE, because, you know, I am a good HRE emperor. I'm straight up gonna declare for Moscow here, man. No need to call in Augsburg or Nuremberg. Let's go. Already got Moscow. Super easy, by the way. Let's go crush these guys. That's probably Drill the Karelians right there. Yes, it is. Okay, Karelian March and Karelian Charge. These are nobles privileges. Right now, we don't got slots for noble privileges. And in fact, man, we should slowly kind of start taking away privileges right here. We do got about 45 more years, I would say, till like 1610. Yeah. Oh, Mecklenburg's been annexed. And with that, we dropped the amount of Protestant nations. All right, still in this war, picked up admin 14 because I was maxed. We're gonna go economic here, boys, mainly because of the plus 5% discipline with quality. Also, economic is good for us. So there we go. That's our fourth idea group. This is gonna be defensive. This is probably gonna be trade. Okay, and making Hungary give back all of the cores to Bohemia. Do they have anything else in the HRE? Because I'm the good emperor, let me remind you guys. No, they don't. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get war ups from them too, maybe. They won't give it to me. Okay, just some money. Okay, there's Hungary out. Yeah, I was wondering why I'm not getting war score, man, but Muscovy is actually huge over this way. Look how far they stretch, and we can't really see that far. Well, let's try and take the stuff we got claims on, which is that. They will accept. Okay, what else do we want to do here, realistically? I guess expand in Novgorod, right? So I'm already taking that. Let's do that. What else is in Novgorod? What else will they give us, most importantly? Actually, let's not push it too far, man. Okay, this is our war with Muscovy for now. Let's actually make them remove their guarantee over on Novgorod, man, which has existed for a very long time. I realize they've become like the AI that ignores OPMs that don't do anything next to them. But yeah, that's gonna be the peace out with Muscovy. We're probably gonna fight these guys again. But there we go. We got Moscow, ladies and gentlemen. What did we need to do with it for that mission? City of the Rus. Okay, owns core Moscow. It's not a core yet. Moscow is connected to the capital of Scandinavia. Lower autonomy, lower unrest. Accepted culture or Swedish culture. I mean, if we expand over here even more, it makes more sense to accept Muscovite. Do I got slots? I got slots, yeah, sure. Okay, let's score that up. Who's next? Damn. Lithuania is guaranteed by the Ottomans. Interesting, and these guys actually aren't that strong in this campaign. It would be fun to get into it with them. Okay, there's something else we can look forward to. We also need to get into it with Poland, man. We should, because they own this. They inherited, like, Brandenburg earlier. We should make them give this back to, like, Brandenburg or whatever. And then I'll expand a little bit down here, I guess. Sure. Okay, I've started annexing Oldenburg because soon we'll get Bremen as well. And Lubeck will be done. Let's deal with this little Novgorod here. I think I got a disconnected province up here. Okay, let's deal with these two Novgorodian provinces then. Well, that was the quickest war of my life. Okay, let's do Bremen here, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Cleves is also involved in this. We do need a province from them, but yeah, this one's kind of high dev. We probably don't want to take that one as well. How dev does Bremen? 35? Jesus, man, it's even more than freaking Hamburg. But then I'm definitely gonna get coalition. But there's no, not that there's no one else to fight here. I was gonna say there's no one else to fight here, but we still need to fight Friesland. Oh, and take, god damn, 90 dev in these three provinces, man. Do you know how much 90 dev is at this in 1444, boys? I realize it's not 1444, it's 1571, but still, holy, look at freaking Tuscany too, man. Yeah, it's this is gonna be so annoying. Don't get me wrong, it's not hard at all. It's just the annoyingness of having to take one by one by one by one, you know? Or we make Cleves here release Gelre from Upper Gelre and Gelre, and they like me so much, I diplo-vassalize them. And then we only have to fight Liège for Lune, and yeah, then these three. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's declare on Bremen, and let's make Cleves release Gelre. Okay, there's Cleves sieged, release Gelre, take all of their money. Gelre should love me now. And there's Bremen. Full annex. Now we officially have the entirety of the Baltic Sea trade node as well, which means out of our conquest goals, 3 are done. We got all of Scandinavia, all of Lubeck, and yeah, all of the Baltic Sea. Very nice. Only the North Sea and the English Channel left. Right, I forgot we gotta fight France too. And they're actually not very strong at all. What religion are they? They're Catholic. Hey, not that bad. Shoot, man, France might be a very valid next target. It's just 4 provinces anyway, and what else can we make them do? End alliance with Milan, so we can fight Milan. Make them return these 3 provinces to the HRE. Yeah, we're in a pretty good position. I don't have enough to core it. And I'm over GovCap with being the emperor? God damn. Wait, will I win a vote? Yes, I will. I will win a vote. Okay, I've been neglecting these buildings, but dude, we're actually almost full of them, man. Huh, what's the problem then? What's lowering my GovCap? Nothing, really. And I have all the land rights granted too. Frick me. Okay, does Gilray like me now? Not that much, but I can get him to 200 with bestowing Imperial Grace especially. Ah, there we go, look at that. There's just so many ways of getting opinion with someone that yeah, it's so easy to vassalize someone, man. It was so low. What I did was ally them, guarantee them, royal marry them, transfer trade power, send gift, offer mill access, influence, bestow imperial grace, and scornfully insult rival. And that's up to 200 immediately. What mission can we take though? What is this? Secure the Low Countries. Really? Nice. Hey, wait. Hey, we can pass Gaiman or Fenning. Dope. Oh, no, wait, we can't? Ah, not everyone's voting for it because I'm overextended. Imperial authority from free cities. Damn, if we take this, dude, we might actually tick over in the positive. Yo, revoke the privilege as Sweden? I've only ever done it with all of the traditional becoming emperor guys. You know, I've done it with like Austria, Bohemia, Bavaria, Saxony. I think I've done it with France and Spain too. I've never done it as Sweden/Scandinavia though. Building courthouse? Frick no, man. Cancel it, yo. How close is it to completion? Actually, it's pretty close. Okay, let's wait. Damn, I hope I can pass perpetual diet because after this, we go into this and we're really not even losing that much imperial authority. There is 12 free cities, which is a solid amount. Yeah, enough electors, but it's more Protestant than not. And can I still enforce religious unity? One countries will probably accept. Who will accept? Oh, it's Gelre. Okay, well, that's one less heretic. Okay, there's Gelre vassalized, which means, yeah, it's only Loon and these 3 Frisian provinces. We aren't losing that much. I think, what's it, 0.03 per month. So it's 0.3, 10 months. I think I'll be able to pass perpetual diet. By the way, Austria did all of this. Wait, no, it's not. It's Gaiman or Fenning, isn't it? Yeah, I'm stupid. Can I do it? I can't do it. Why? Have I really forgotten how to play the HRE? Oh, I just realized why I can't do this. It's not connected to the capital. Because, yeah, it's not connected. I keep thinking our capital is in Stockholm, but it's in Amsterdam. We moved it over there to prevent the Netherlands breaking free. This should be tier 7 gov reform time. Just gonna go meritocratic here, boys. Pretty standard. Yeah. Oh, okay, I have been reelected. Nice. Well, now I'm definitely gonna pass reform, man. Too bad I didn't do it before, you know? Well, Bremen's been cored up. 14 versus 28. Wait, there are really that few princes? 24 where the frick did everyone go? There's not that many of them. That's why it's so hard to pass. Okay, what's the median voter? Let's see. Median voter is Memmingen, and it's because they hate me pretty much. I thought it was because I'm not Germanic, but no, it's because they don't like me. Let's send gifts. Dude, I never realized this in the interface. Look at this. Everyone with blue is backing it. Everyone with gold isn't backing it, I think. Right? Because look, Nevers, they're backing it. Pomerania, not backing it. Not backing it, yup. Not backing it, yup. Backing it, yup. So the guys that are backing it, okay. Yeah, Aachen. Okay, it's pretty easy to get Aachen to back it. Let's just bestow Imperial Grace. It's hard to get these guys to vote for it. It's actually really hard. I thought it was just the overextension, but no, man. A lot of these non-free city guys, you know, the princes, it's like, yeah, like this, -110, bro, for Brunswick, right? It's just opinion, man. They don't like me. We still got quite a lot of imperial authority stacked, so it's not like I'm running out of it, but I've sort of made this my main focus. Okay, how do I make them like me? It's 16 versus 26. How many members are there, man? There are currently, I think it says it right here. Yeah, 43 members. I think it starts off with like 70 something, so it's like, big difference. You know? There should be an HRE members here if you're in the HRE. It's the annexed member of the HRE, man. Because I got frickin' Mecklenburg and Oldenburg and the Teutons. That's what's fricking me up. Wait, why the frick am I voting for Nuremberg? Don't I? Yeah, I do have an heir. I do have an heir. Where the frick am I? There am I. Good. Yeah, I'm soft locked right now. Until I pass this reform, I can't do anything else. I gotta do it, boys. It's like, yeah, I gotta do it, man. Wait, did I make the Vasa a freaking galley? Oh no, galleon, right? Galleon is the heavy ship. Okay, galleus is the galley. All right, boys, not gonna bother with this anymore, man. These idiots obviously hate me. They don't know what's good for them. So let's go ahead and declare on France, man, and get these 4 provinces that are in the English Channel trade node over to me, and then we'll make them like release bar or something, so we can get another member in the HRE and get this back from non-imperial hands. So yeah, let's declare, man. We'll just declare a regular conquest for like Valois or something. Spain won't come in, which is good. We'll make Milan give stuff back as well. Let's drag in Britain, Aachen. Actually, no, let's not call in the small guys. There's no one we can make them release here. I can't make them give Trent to anyone. Talking about Milan, of course. I can make them give this back to Switzerland, but yeah, there's nothing to do with that one. I can take it for myself, but I kind of don't want to get that aggressive expansion. And also, there's no one I can release there either. I can just like sell it to Austria for 0 ducats, but knowing the AI, they won't accept because they don't like me. They don't want free provinces. Man, I didn't encounter almost any French troops, man. They must all be in the New World, yo. There's Bar. Okay, so that's for me. They release Bar. Let's get war reps. Let's get money. Quite a lot of AE, don't you think? But yeah. Okay, that's done. Nice. Further expansion in the English Channel. I like that quite a lot, man. And we've managed to get 3 provinces back in the HRE. I guess this is the one we can't do. I'll try and figure out a way to do it later. These guys, do they still hate me? Of course, now they hate me even more. Well, I'm doing this for you, you ungrateful assholes. I'm still over GovCap, though. Come on, bro. What else can I do? I need to put down freaking state houses, man. That's the thing. Let's put down one in Stockholm. I guess Danzig. I'm trying to look for provinces with a lot of free building slots. That's the thing, because I don't want these things taking up other things. And I also don't want them taking up the manufactory slot either. So there we go. I'm just doing it in places where... yeah, there's lots of these available, man. Lots of slots. Okay, that should help a little bit, man. That should bring it down to, like, shoot, 1,050. There's another mission. I think it's because, yeah, it's the Finnish Merc Company one. All right, boys. If these guys don't want to like me, I'll make them hate me. I've started annexing Gelre, and now I'm going to start annexing Utrecht as well. So there we go. All of that is going to be done. And now we're going to be going ahead and hitting Friesland. What is Crush the Peasantry? Conquest, 75% AE for Conquest, huh? That's not a bad CB at all. Okay, here I'm actually planning to take these 2 provinces and make them release East Frisia from here. East Frisia won't have the annexed HRE members modifier because it'll happen before or actually after. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, if it's too much AE, I'll take these 2 and make them release East Frisia. If it's not too much, I'll take everything and we'll finally lock down all of this land right here in the English Channel trade node in Europe, with the exception of Lune and Calais. So let's go. Oh, there's the peasants' agenda. I think it's because we did, you know, those state houses or whatever. But there we go. That's nice. Now we got the soldiers' households too. Wait a minute. How can it be? I knew it. These assholes are colonizing. Where are they? Because I just got an event, the first circumnavigation, I clicked it away too quick. I thought it was them, but it's not in the Americas. Ah, look, here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces right there. 5 over there. Yeah, they are colonizing. They sometimes do. They sometimes do. Nothing strange there. Yeah. Okay, so what's the AE here? That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'll do this. But I gotta annex Gelre and Utrecht first, or they'll hate me too. And there's both Utrecht and Gelre annexed, which means I can take these 2 and make them release East Frisia. Very nice. Okay, that's done. Of course, these guys will accept. Let's go ahead and diplo-vassalize them immediately. Okay, and that's East Frisia vassalized, ladies and gentlemen. Now, yeah, it's only Lune and Calais left on the continental side. When do we break our alliance with Great Britain, though? That's the thing. I mentioned this last episode too, man. It's gonna be hell fighting these guys. Them, their colonies, Portugal and their colonies, Spain and their colonies. Look, I have to fight, like, yeah, like all of this. My God, dude. My God, this war is gonna be, it's gonna be massive, man. Not that my army size isn't big. I probably have one of the biggest armies in the world. Let's see. I do have, well, the 2nd biggest army in the world, but look, it's Spain, Britain, Portugal's probably on here. Yeah, there it is. I hope most of their stuff is in the New World, but what I really need here is a navy, boys. Not an army, a navy, man. I need to hold this long enough to where I can get like 2 stacks over, you know? We'll need like 80-something transports, a lot of heavies, a lot of galleys, probably defend like a couple of points right here, and then just get the transports in the middle, but that's... shoot. We might even have to get started on that this episode. Oh, look. Autumn. Ah, frick, it just changed, man. Yeah, the Ottomans weren't willing to help Lithuania. Never mind. That's economic wrapped up. What's the policies that we get? Discipline and artillery combat. Now, this is tanking me 2 mil points, and I'm actually not even gaining that much per month. Why? Because I'm tanking? Dude, I can run way higher advisors. Why am I still at level 1s? Let's get, like, level 3, guys. There we go. There's more discipline, and there's, well, shoot, what do we get right here, man? Let's just promote this guy. There we go. Very nice. What's our discipline now? 127.5. That's actually not bad at all. There's Danish shipbuilding. I just built some shipyards, so we gain all of those awesome modifiers. And there's Norwegian sailors as well, which unlocks the Norwegian sailors naval doctrine, sailors, marines force limit, and fleet movement speed. Nah, not really useful, man. I'm still gonna stick with galley combat. We are not doing marine stuff, you know? There's another mission, Scandi's infrastructure. The search for iron and copper happens, and basically a lot of these provinces over here are likely to spawn iron and copper. And then for this one, we just need a province with iron or copper to have a manufactory, but I don't think we got that many of them. Or wait, this one right here, huh? Yeah, that one can have one. Let's bump it up once and build one. Oh my god, finally the mill has been unlocked. Okay, boys, I think it's time we get into it with Poland now, for no reason other than that, to expand somewhere and make them give back some of these HRE provinces. That will also break the alliance between Spain and Britain, because if we drag in Britain right here, they're allied to Spain, obviously it won't be valid. That'll take away Defender of the Faith from Spain, and I might be able to threaten war later on Liège for the province of Lune. So let's go ahead and fight Poland here. This should be a fairly major war. Yeah, so here they are, man. You get these events, and for example, in this province, we can spawn copper. Copper is obviously way better than fish. It does cost admin points, but it's almost always worth it to take these. And there we go. Very nice. Remember how I said this would be a big and difficult war? It's not. It's super easy. I just need to peace out Spain. But Age of Reformation is coming to a close, so that's why I'm now going to swap to Royal Decree over here. We already have a yearly absolutism gain. Yearly absolutism. There we go. It's already at +2 from Royal Decree, Lion of the North, and the Winter Palace, man. So we're going to be getting it pretty nicely. I wonder what my max is going to be, though. Not like we need it for this campaign, but it would be nice. It would be nice, right? It's not like we're doing massive expansion. Well, Spain's out. Let's see what we can do with Poland. So I need to make them release Brandenburg. Why do they not have a core on Dramberg right here, man? Pomerania. I'll take that and then just give it to Brandenburg. Okay, and then I'll take that? I don't know. We kind of need to take more from them, but yeah, I'll just take this for now, man. Why not? Let's get some war reps and money, too. Okay, there we go. That's done. Let's go ahead and return. It's just to Poland. Okay, can I do this? Sell province, Dramberg, 0 ducats. Oh, 7, 14. Let's see how much can I get for it. 50, 49 ducats. Sure. Okay, there we go. Dramberg is off to Brandenburg. And they're back existing after, dude, more than 100 years, man. This freaking pesky freaking Trent. Ugh. It makes me so angry, man. Can I threaten war on them? I can't. But can I threaten war on Liège? Why can't I? Do I not? Ah, my claim expired. There's another mission right there. Intensify metal production. Okay, this is the search for iron and copper. This is the iron and copper of Scandinavia. What happens? Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. We need the iron for the soldiers. Manpower, money, infantry cost, and infantry combat ability for 30 years. If I knew that was the event, I would have saved it. We don't need that. Just some cannons, artillery discount, and we just gain money, trade efficiency, and yearly tax income. I don't like that, you know. I guess, you know, you couldn't call this a final mission. It's just 3 missions to do, so it makes sense that it's not permanent modifiers, but let's just get this. Let's just get that. There we go. We're at 60% infantry combat ability right now. Damn, I wish this was a permanent one, man. And there's East Frisia Annex, which means we can take the mission, finally. The city of the Rus right here, +2 max promoted cultures until the end of the game, which is actually really powerful, and 30 prestige. And then for the Kingdom of Poland, we need 15 provinces in the region of Poland, and then if we own Krakow as well, which is actually owned by Bohemia, and Vilnius, we get the event, the Route of the Varangians, which, you know, this is a final-ish type mission, man. It should give us some pretty good modifiers. Yeah, we definitely got to get into it with Lithuania, man. The only reason I haven't been doing it is, wait, now Bohemia's Defender of the Catholic Faith. You know what? Maybe I can make them give this stuff back to Poland. Even though it's in the HRE, I can take it later myself. And then... yeah, it's gonna be fun to duke it out with the Ottomans. I got more troops than them, and my troops are way more powerful than theirs too, man. If we go army quality comparison right here between, let's just type Ottomans right here. Look, more morale, way more discipline, but of course the units is what's gonna get them now. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna declare on Liège, which is gonna remove Defender of the Faith from Bohemia. Now, hopefully someone else doesn't become stronger, but it'll make it easier to fight Lithuania. And then we're gonna go in on Lithuania, and with that, we'll pretty much be done with everything we really need to conquer for our goals over on the continent, and except for Calais, and we can break our alliance with Great Britain and just start gearing up for those massive wars that are gonna come next episode. And absolutism is about to roll around pretty quickly, so... you know, there are optional wars we can do, like with Poland and with Muscovy. We will be doing those, of course, but let's just continue doing everything we have to do, so... there we go. Not gonna call on anyone here. Man, you know, I don't show battles because it's the same thing every time. This was a stack wipe here, boys. 52k versus 44k, it was a stack wipe, man. Look. Well, there's Bohemia out. I'm making them give some things back to Poland. You know, Portugal's become Defender of the Faith, and... oh, they were just allied with Bohemia, so they would have come in either way. So I just made this harder for myself. And they outnumber me now, too. Well, Liège will accept. That's all I want. And there we go. All of the English Channel, except for Calais in Europe, is now finally ours. Very nice. Let's core that up, man. Poland, what? Oh, now they like me because I did the whole giving them stuff back. I wish they got Lithuania so we could PU them both, but frick it, man. That was a mess up in episode 1. Yeah, let's get back home, chill, and I definitely gotta do this Lithuania thing, man, because I kept saying the Baltic Sea trade node, but it's also the region of the Baltic, so we need these 4 and this 1 province from Lithuania is what what I've been trying to get, so there we go, let's get these guys back home. Another gov reform time, that would be tier 8 economical matters. We can do this one for goods produced. What's our good produced now? It's already plus 25, Scandinavian traditions and full economy here. That'll put us at plus 30, but when coal spawns, that plus 5 isn't that relevant. What's this? Trade power abroad, don't need that. Domestic trade power, merchant trade power, okay, that might be decent. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Let's just, yeah, let's go with mercantilist, or this one. Yeah, let's go with empower the burghers. Ooh, the absolutism. Lose 1 stab, monthly autonomy change, and max absolutism till the end of the game, or 3 stab. The king shall reign supreme. Well, it seems I've ran out of time, boys. I gotta go away for the weekend, and I guess I'll complete this video in about 3 or 4 days. But don't worry, won't be late. Never is on the Red Hawk channel. See you in just a second. But a couple of days for me. Alright, folks, I am back from my little weekend trip. It's only been a second for you guys. But yeah, absolutism has just spawned, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take a look at that. Bro, without even doing anything, max is 94? You're kidding me. And look at how many privileges we still have active, man. Now, this one doesn't revoke, it doesn't decrease the max absolutism, so we can keep religious diplomats around forever, but dude, there's no need to do anything here, man. Max 94 is like way more than we need. Like, even if we fight, if we get 100 absolutism, it's still gonna be a couple of wars versus Great Britain, and I'm only gonna go up to 100 overextension anyway, so it's not like we're blobbing super massively to where we'll need that. But yeah, man, this is perfect. Literally no need to do anything. It's already increasing by 2 each year. We got a couple of things ticked off right here. Let's actually put down some universities so we can tick off another age objective right there. Oh, here we have Swedish recruitment. Manpower recovery speed plus 35%. We have a unique age ability. I'll still take the admin efficiency and absolutism before that, so it's not that relevant. But there's another mission. We can finally become a defender of the true faith, taunts of the true faith, imperial authority growth, church power, and manpower and true faith provinces. And we were already getting an increase in imperial authority before that, so there we go. We're gaining it, man. Even though most of the HRE, well, actually most of it is Protestant, but there's still a couple of Catholic princes. I still don't think I'll be passing these, man. These guys don't like me because I've diplo-annexed so many members. But yeah, let's just chill a little bit more, man. And like I just said, well, a couple of days ago, get ready to fight Lithuania, and I think we'll call it on that. And for the final episode, we'll leave, well, the entirety of Great Britain and Ireland I haven't really shown off the generals that much this campaign. I know I showed this off, but we have really good generals, man. Especially this 4 siege guy right here, Gustav Adolf Krumpen right here. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a walk in the park versus Lithuania, even though the Ottomans, who are guaranteeing them, will join, and Spain, who's defender of the Catholic faith, will join. I think this is easy. They outnumber me like I got like, let's see right here. I got like 260. Yeah, let's say almost 300k. They've got like 800k, pretty much. Oh, dude, Gustav Krumpen just got a freaking another shock pep. 5444. That's actually insane. Let's put him in charge of our most powerful army right there. The Karelian army. Economy is also really powerful for what we own. Yeah, and I haven't even moved the main trade node down to Lubeck or the English Channel yet. It's still the Baltic. So I'm like collecting in these two as well. All right, folks, we are in position to get into it with Lithuania, man. I got this army right here ready to knock out Spain. I'm assuming most of their armies won't be here. Then this army is going to go for the HRE guys, and with these two guys, we'll pour into Lithuania, and then I guess we'll get involved with the Ottomans down here. I'm going to try and show more battles this war because, well, I'm assuming there's going to be some big ones. If there are big ones, I'll show them. Right, let's declare. Wait, Ottomans aren't in. Why aren't they in? Didn't it say they'll join? And look, they are still guaranteeing Lithuania. Are they keeping the pop-up open? Okay, here's a slightly bigger battle, I guess. Let's, I've brought it down to speed 4 for you guys so you can... Is there even a point in showing these? That was such an easy stack. Look, I already got Prague too, dude. Yeah, Ottomans still aren't in, man. And the guarantee over Lithuania exists. I guess this war isn't as big as I thought it'd be. Okay, here's a slightly bigger battle, I guess. Slowed it down to speed 4 once again for you guys. There we go. This isn't gonna be a stack wipe like on the Lithuanians, I don't think. Yeah, there we go. All right, here's another one, I guess. Let's take a look at it, and that was a stack wipe. Okay, pretty much done with Lithuania, folks. So we want to take these provinces here along with that one right there. That's really what we're interested in, right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, there's a peace out on Lithuania, and that's another goal accomplished of owning the entire region of the Baltic, which I added in episode 2 or whatever. So that's very nice, man. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at what missions do we have left right here. So we still got to do the Poland one, I guess, if we want to. So then we can do Lord of Eastern Europe. Over here, the colonial ones, obviously, we're not doing. This is like the Finnish Merc Company one, which I don't really care about. And this is the HRE provinces one. Yeah, man, we're pretty much mostly done with the mission tree right here. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. So if we call it here, what do we have to do next time? Next time we have to conquer all of this right here. Yeah, and if we want to, we can do the Poland thing and I guess maybe get involved with Muscovy again. That puts us in a really good position, folks. I really do, man. I really do. This is the second army. Let's go ahead and send it off to Copenhagen, and the main guys can go back to Stockholm, which, as everyone knows, is the true capital. There we go. I'm doing great projects all the time as well, so yeah. Oh, I'm doing that at tier 3? Okay. We can't really lower autonomy or harsh treatment either for absolutism because we're super stable and everything is already full stated, so I guess we could... We can't even strengthen government. We're at full legitimacy. We're not really that concerned with, what you call it, with absolutism, man. What could be promoted here? Lower Saxon. Yeah, let's do a couple. I mean, this is an age objective as well. There we go. So there's even more things ticked off, and we can start our golden era. Let's do it at the start of next episode, yeah. There's our first age ability already. I mean... You know what, man? Let's continue to army max right here. What are we really gonna use this admin efficiency and, you know, absolutism for, right? I guess manpower recovery speed isn't that important either. Yeah, let's just go with this, man. There we go. What's our admin efficiency now? It should be 10. 24 from what? 10 from tech, 5 from that, United Scandinavia, and absolutism. Damn, man. Damn, is this really how powerful Scandinavia is? Still with only 4 idea groups, dude? Oh my god, man. We're not even at admin 18. And generals keep getting better, baby. I am actually gonna pick up admin 18 here, man, just for the idea group. Let's quality offensive. We should get defensive now, right? For the morale and even more general stuff, right? Yeah, it's gotta be defensive. We could go Aristo here too, honestly. to stack even more combat ability, because one of these is temporary, by the way. It'll put us at like 30% cav combat too. So, you know, when you go full mill like this, either you go quality, offensive, you know, offensive, defensive quality, and then quantity or Aristo. I really don't think we need quantity since we aren't focusing on quantity at all. So if we do get to there, I think we go Aristo and defensive, man. But let's see, cav combat, manpower even more, by the way. Our max manpower is already insane. More cav stuff, tradition is good, general discount is good. This one isn't needed. More absolutism and a leader siege pep. Whereas defensive, what are we really gonna use here? Morale of armies, land leader maneuver. The defense is nice, reinforced speed, garrison size, which we're already stacking quite a bit actually. Honestly, both of these are good, man, but I think I go defensive now. And maybe if we get to their Aristo later for right here, you know? There we go, we can already take one. More Imperial authority that I can't really use on anything because nobody is voting for it. If these guys actually voted for my shit, man, by now we'd be here, I think. We'd have taken this one, and this one. Did we actually get a guy not named Gustav or Carl? Yeah, we got Christian. You know, I thought there was a scripted thing for the other guy, man. I could swear he was scripted. He was like a 666 or 655 or something like that. Army size has been significantly increased, and now we're running like full stacks for our combat width right now. Obviously, later, if I buff cav combat even more, we'll end up at like 36, 8, 40. If I don't buff it, we'll end up at like 44, 40. Yeah, really good. And over on this side, man, if the median voter is Saxon right here with a support of almost -15, I think in like 20-ish years, man, these guys will start voting because I don't need to annex anyone in the HRE anymore. And yeah, we're just chilling. But I think that's a pretty good place to leave it off for episode 3 right here, ladies and gentlemen. It ended up still wait. We've dropped down? Okay, we've ended up number 2 on the Great Powers list. Still ahead of the Ottomans, but behind Spain. Obviously, that's expected because, well, they have the entire New World. Well, almost the entirety of the New World under their belt. But, yeah, looking really good, man. You know, went pretty far down in the government reforms right here. Got to tier 8 right here. Honestly, it's ticking pretty slowly. Yeah, annexed a bunch of vassals, conquered everything we needed to conquer for our goals, except for all of this right here, you know, to finish off the North Sea and the English Channel, making very nice money. Nice goods produced right here ahead of time in every single tech, and we've started working on defensive too. Pretty much done with all of the relevant missions, man. Nice policies as well. Army is looking insane, subject loyal, and we're the HRE Emperor. Max absolutism is 95, and we don't even need 30 out of that, man. So yeah, this is what we ended up looking like as Scandinavia in episode 3, ladies and gentlemen. Next time, of course, we'll be back and we'll finish off Great Britain, and we'll continue to army max even more. And like I said, man, keep suggesting other goals in the comments below. You know, there's no definitive goal that you guys have suggested. A lot of you guys have been like, maybe conquer northern Germany, maybe go into France, do that whole Paris culture conversion thing, which I think is a funny thing, sure, but is it really a part of this campaign? I don't know. I guess we'll push over here a little bit more, maybe do the Poland thing along with the Britain stuff. But yeah, man, if you guys have been enjoying this series, definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, you know, for episode 4 and for future grand campaigns. But I think that's it for me for now, and I'll see you next time with most likely the final episode of the Sweden to Scandinavia grand campaign. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.